Where my thing music?
I know she was coming. Till I got something for her. Man. A little old school, man. Just right, though.
Just right.
I know everybody out there know a little something about this right here, including yourself.
Only part I know. Hey.
Hey, go JT, go. Hey, man.
I don't even know how you danced to this back then.
Hey, you don't
How
dance,
they do?
man.
How you do this?
Two-step, hey, two-step, hey, two-step.
How they used to do it?
Hey, man, I saw a meme, man.
We used to dance like Diddy, North Carolina.
I saw a meme that said, back in these days right here when they was making this kind of music, man, 5 guys would sing about one girl. Or
That's the
like
truth.
That, man.
It's the truth, though.
Something about how love was just so strong that 5 guys would help one guy. I think that's what it was. 5 guys would help one guy sing about his girl. Man, we are back again.
Back.
What is this? What is this?
I don't even know.
Well, I'm going to tell you, man.
38.
Welcome, everybody. This is the MoreLife podcast. Okay.
I
am your host.
With the most.
Mr. Wynn, and to my right is a guy who tried to dress like me, man.
I did not try. I probably dressed before you.
This man showed up with a black shirt and some khaki shorts just like I did, man. What's up with that, man?
I probably was dressed before you, so there was
all day.
All day?
Yes.
You woke up at like 12 o'clock with that same outfit on?
No, earlier than that.
Earlier than that. So last night?
Yes, I got dressed last night. I've been dressed ever since last night. So therefore...
That sounds like some back to school shit.
You trying to dress like me, man. But hey, we back again. Welcome, everyone. Shout out to the viewers watching live. Shout out to Mom. Glad I made it, too. Thank you. To my right is my co-host, Mr. JT, with all the money.
With no money. I'm broke.
All the money.
Bank account says zero.
They call him JT Money. They don't call him that for no reason.
No, you don't call me that.
Everybody call you that.
Who else call me that? Sean don't call me. My mama don't call me. My daddy don't call me. My peoples don't call me that.
That's not everybody.
Only Kyle call me.
A lot of people call you that. Nah. The viewers call you that?
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Remember the girl who commented on your page?
That's because of you.
Thank you.
That was because of you.
Anyways, we back again. Another great episode. Got a lot of topics to unpack. We've been going for a while, but we back.
We back again.
Episode number
37, 38.
Or 38. 37. Oh,
37. Ooh, he was Sean. And that's why he's our engineer.
Our engineer, a.k.a. our third co-host. Sean, with the helpful hints all the time, helping us out. Shout out to him. But yeah, we back again with another episode number 37. Got a lot of topics to discuss. So, I guess we may as well go ahead and jump on into this thing.
I guess you're right, Mom.
Shouts out to everybody.
Mama said great minds think alike.
Great minds think alike. I know that's right.
Ooh.
And that rhymed again. And my last name Wynn. But anyways.
Bars.
We back again. Like I said before, I probably said it already 3 times.
We're back again.
Got a lot to talk about.
Seemed like forever, huh?
Shouts out to the people watching. Shouts out to the people listening on Podbean. YouTube, Apple Podcast app. Oh,
see, even Mama say call JT broke money. Come on. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, my goodness.
We ain't got no money around here.
Anyway, since we talking about money, I guess we could just get on into this thing, man. Since we talking about money.
Money. Yeah.
I say money. Oh, money. Oh, yeah. Okay. So anyway, since we talking about money,
yes,
which is what a lot of people love.
Love it.
Tell me,
because we gotta have it.
You've heard about what happened?
285.
285? Did you hear what happened on 285?
I wish I would have known when it happened, so I could have been there.
For anybody who may not know, before we get into it, let's just go ahead and break it down. Last week, Tuesday, and on the outskirts of the Atlanta city limits, an armored brinks truck door came open, and next thing you know, a whole bunch of money was all over the highway. Ain't that crazy? And my man JT said he wished he was there so he could get some of that money.
Yeah.
What would you have done with it if you'd have got something?
I wouldn't have told nobody. I wouldn't have turned it in.
You've been on camera the way they was recording. I'm talking about them people was recording.
I would have covered my face up. Get my future mask on.
They reported that it was about what? $175,000?
Yeah.
That's the report I saw on the news. I don't know,
175,000.
But it was around that, and that's crazy that, it all of that money was on the side of the road, man. I saw a video of somebody driving, and as they were driving, going up the road, man, all I saw was a whole bunch of money. Whole bunch of money. It looked like he drove for probably about a mile. maybe give or take a little bit, but about a mile he drove, and all you saw was straight cash on the side of the road.
I think that's the second time that happened. Ain't it?
Second, matter of fact, I'm glad you said that, man. Let me
That I know of.
Let me, because I did some research on it because it got me thinking when it happened. I'm like, first of all, the first thought was, yeah, that's dope. A lot of money on the side of the road. Mm-hmm. Shouts out to the people who got it. I know that changed your life because somebody was praying for a blessing. Did you hear me?
Amen.
Okay, but
preacher, pastor.
The second thought I got was, wait a minute, this keep happening. It's not the first time it's happened.
Yeah, I know.
And to answer your question, it's not the second either.
The second I know of.
I feel you. And to a lot of people, because I only knew of one other time that it happened, but it made me look into it. Mm-hmm. And when I looked into it, I found out that since 2017, this has happened 4 times.
What?
4 times.
What?
Yes, that's right. What? That is correct. 4 times. Let me run it down to you real quick.
What?
January is 2017, first month of the year of 2017. Truck in Fort Myers. Somehow, door opened up, whole bunch of money on the side of the road, Fort Myers, Florida. Then, May of 2018, it happened again. And guess what happened at that time? Indiana. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So then, number 3, December 2018 in New Jersey. Happened again. All these times, same thing. The door flew open, and a whole bunch of money ended up on the side of the road to a lot of happy people, I would think.
But it's God blessing.
God blessing, huh? Because it's something, clearly.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
And I know them people were so happy, man. So shouts out to them, man. And, the police obviously, mentioned that they wanted the money back. And that they wanted people to turn it in. And some people did. But I'm from the school of, the money.
Finders, keepers, losers, reapers.
Hey, I didn't want to say it.
I said it for you.
But we've been saying that since elementary school, bro. Mm-hmm. And not to say that that's right or that's the law or anything, but we all know what it is, especially when we're talking about some money that's insured. Mm-hmm. It was obvious negligence on the driver's behalf. Mm-hmm. So hopefully he's all right because I know he definitely lost his job.
For the driver and the other one.
What other one?
Because it's 2. It's always the driver.
Oh, yeah. And then you got
the person that runs.
Yeah, true indeed. I didn't even think about that. Who
actually probably left the door open.
It's sad, man.
Just throwing that
but it just it's crazy that it just keep happening. You know what I'm saying? But we all human, so at the end of the day, we all human, so we bound to make mistakes.
To be honest,
even when it's handling thousands of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars.
To be honest, though, that's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money. Especially to be negligent and careless about it.
Since 2017.
Yeah, it was close to...
That's just 3 years ago.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact amounts from all those different stories, but if I had to... one of them was like 300, one of them was one of them was 200. So, it was around, $500,000 to $1 million. And these are just the ones that I saw. It could be more.
It'd be all right.
But let me ask you this. So, I already asked you, what would you do with the money? Mm-hmm. And you said, what?
I'm holding on to it.
You gonna hold on?
Uh-huh.
How long?
See, this was my plan. If I found... It depends on how much I had
Break it down for me.
No,
all right,
like the dude who turned in 2,000.
Okay, first of all, he definitely found more than that.
Yeah, I think so. I definitely think so.
But when they first said that he turned that 2,000 in, I was like, but how much? How much
he didn't keep?
Because
probably another 1,000.
Probably more than that. Yeah, I think more than that. But
probably more than that.
Shouts out to him. I think the last number I heard we had gotten up over a little over $4,000 that they got back. But I don't think they get most of it back.
They're definitely not getting most of it.
I think them people are good to go.
They helped a lot of people.
Yes, sir. I'm sure it did.
Shit.
Bought somebody something to eat.
It'll help me.
Yeah, it will help all of us. I mean, the only thing better than money is more money.
Give me a number and I'll let you know what I did.
So let's just say you one of the first ones out there, right? So it happened at about 8 o'clock. So let's just say you pulled up at 8:15. Mm-hmm. Because it took a while before, all that money was gone. Because that's a lot of money and there was a lot of cars over there. So it took a while. So let's just say you pulled up. You was on the scene early. Like they say in Philadelphia, early. You came across, let's just say, 20 grand.
20?
In hundreds. And 20s. And 50s.
Half of it. I'm hiding it. Uh-huh. Put 200 in my bank account.
200 what? Dollars?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Can't put it all at once. Too suspicious. I got 2 bank accounts. I already got 2 bank accounts. I got a credit union and I got a personal.
He breaking this thing down.
Yeah. 200 in both.
You're right, because there's a certain amount where if you report if you put a certain amount or more into a bank, it gets reported.
Yeah, they're going to make me hot, so I got to do it slowly.
I feel you. I feel you.
But then
Let me see.
I gotta go buy something.
Let's see. We got some comments real quick. Let's get
Probably pay off a car note.
I know it would be a blessing from God. Alicia, mom says it was a blessing from God, and they have to be loaded or bonded to drive a armored truck. That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
And then I think I think we had one more.
Okay.
Yeah, Gabe was asking, was it a clean cash, or was it
Marked? I don't think it was marked because
I think it's clean because most of the time when it's in a bricks, it's getting picked up from a store.
Okay.
Either like a grocery store, or a convenience store, or like Walmart or stuff like that. So it's not marked. It's not coming from a bank. So that's legit clean cash right there. Like,
and I would assume, to piggyback on that, I would assume that if it was marked, they would be able to trace it.
Yeah.
Therefore, they'd have a lot more people.
Yeah, they would have already had that.
You know what I'm saying? They basically telling people, all we got is that footage. And so we can't catch everybody. Only people we can get is some of them tags. But then even with that, you don't know how much they picked up because it ain't zoomed in on the bills that these people picking up. So, it is what it is, man. Shouts out to them people, man. The money is insured. It'll be recovered. I hate to say it, but, hey, people need it, man. I'm a fan of giving to the needy, at times.
If I was Robin Hood, man,
and that's like some Robin Hood type shit. So shouts out to him, man. Hopefully, hopefully it doesn't cause too much of an uproar.
Nah.
I don't think so.
Because it died down a little bit. So,
Speaking of uproars, man.
Oh.
I don't know what that was.
Uproar? Uproar?
Another uproar happened when this movie that's planning on coming out pretty soon announced who their leading lady would be.
The Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid movie, man. That was an uproar, wasn't it? Did you see the reaction that got?
Haters. Man, that's all.
Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. It's crazy, man. Let me get into it for a second. For those of y'all who may not know, Disney, I think it's Disney, right? They're planning on re-releasing the Mermaid, which is what
form.
All of these companies do. They wait a little while, re-release the movies, better, bigger, better. Technology has changed over time,
which they're doing now,
and it's a different generation. So it's smart. Re-release the movie, make more money off of it. Same thing Michael Jordan been doing.
Been doing this.
So let's all get this money. I don't know, but a long time.
Long time.
So they're re-releasing the Mermaid, the Little Mermaid, and this time it's like you said. Is it real life or is it like
real,
Lion King?
It's real.
Shouts out to that Lion King trailer too, man, because that thing look like it's
I'm
about to
go watch. Now I'm taking somebody's kid and go watch it
ASAP. But anyways,
yeah, it's supposed to be
real.
It's supposed to be human form, like how they did Aladdin.
Okay, nice. Okay, got you. So
speaking on, since we on that topic, I wasn't a fan of Aladdin because that dude didn't look. He didn't look Arabic. Okay.
Did he?
No, he didn't look Arabic.
I didn't see it. Was it good? Was the story movie good?
I don't know. I ain't seen the movie.
Oh, you just don't like...
I'm going by the trailers.
Okay, I got you. Well, they say you can't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
He might
been.
But he don't. You saying he don't look that role?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Well, we know this role ain't gonna look like his role.
Well, yeah. In that sense, I could see somebody having a gripe because it's based in a specific region of the world, and he's a specific type of person, so he's supposed to look a specific way. I get that. The whole thing about the whole Little Mermaid thing was that people were upset that they were casting a young black lady to play the role, and they were saying that.
Shout out to Holly, Atlanta native.
Yeah, she's from a new hot group that I've been told that Beyonce signed. Which I know you don't like her, so you ain't got to say that. We ain't got to go down that road.
I mean,
he don't like Beyonce. We know.
We ain't gonna go there.
But she signed.
But I like Holly and Chloe.
Chloe and Halle, a group. They young. They probably in their early 20s, something like that.
Yeah,
I haven't heard any of their music.
I think one's 19, one might be 20.
Dope. Okay, but they're very pretty, so they're very marketable. I'm sure if Beyonce signed, I'm sure they could sing their ass off. Excuse my language.
That's how they started. They actually was doing YouTube videos of her songs.
There you go.
Well, to be honest, they were singing at an early age, but we ain't gonna go in depth like that. But
okay. Well, shouts out to them. You know what I'm saying? But one of them got the Holly girl got the Holly Bailey is her name. Hope I'm saying that right. She got the role, and people were upset that she was a young black lady, and a lot of people were arguing on social media and different platforms about how. I think the main topic of the argument was that they didn't feel like this character could be played by a black girl. They felt like she had to be a certain color.
Yeah. they felt like
maybe because
the character in the cartoon was
that's what I'm thinking.
Lighter skin.
The character in the cartoon was of a fairer complexion, so maybe they felt like they should keep going with that. But things change. You know what I'm saying? And to respond to it, the actual author of the story, the person who invented it, you know what I'm saying, said that when his name, let me give him a shout out real quick. Hans Andersen, that's his name. The guy who created this character. He's Dutch, or no, is it Dutch? Danish, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? He's Danish, and he said he created it from a Danish perspective. He didn't even create her from like a white American perspective or anything like that, which is how we view her, because it's, whatever. But he actually said he came from a Danish perspective, and he said it's a lot of black Danish women. So Ariel could definitely be, you know what I'm saying, Danish. And then on top of that, to go even deeper on the subject, I found some different mermaids across different cultures that, kind of respond to the fact that of people not wanting her to be black. Like, it's a lot of different cultures who have, because at the end of the day, this whole mermaid character is fictitious. It's not a real thing, first of all. So let's just go ahead and put that out there. So to say that a ficticious character can't be something, it's just crazy altogether. But, in history, we have different cultures. I'm going to name a few that I saw. There's a religious culture in Cuba that has a figure that is a goddess of the ocean in their particular religion. She's black, and which is pretty much she's underwater. She swims. She lives underwater, so she's a mermaid, black mermaid. In the African culture, I don't know which one specifically, but there's a character named Mami Wata. You know what I'm saying? You kind of get where they're going with that water. You know what I'm saying? She's an African water spirit, but she swims. She has fins, and she's black, and she's from Africa. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it happens. And just, to piggyback on because I saw a video online with Keke Palmer. She was just talking about how
she went in.
She went in. Shouts out to her, man. Shouts out to Keke, man.
We gotta get Keke on the show.
Yeah, I've been trying, man. I've been in the DMs, man. Let me jump back in there though. Try it again. But anyways, basically what she was saying was that, black women have been casted as the maid since the beginning of film.
What you see?
You know what I'm saying? So who the fuck, man? Because we the mermaid.
Yes.
Man, it's a maid.
Yeah.
So shouts out to her. I thought that was a good point. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and I agree. Did you have anything you wanted to put on that?
I was, I was shocked like the world was gonna go. Because if you really want to think about it, if they want to get mad, Simba started off as a white voice. Now he's a black voice.
Yeah, definitely.
Simba was a white lion with a black daddy.
Yeah.
Then if you want to get real depth with me, we can go talk about the genie. Because Genie is black. Yeah.
It was Will Smith.
Will Smith, he's black.
Yep. And originally he was what, Robin Williams?
Robin Williams.
Yeah, he's definitely not black. So
things change. I'm just saying. Things change. You got to change stuff with the time. Make it modern, make it different, make it better.
Exactly.
People like stuff like that.
Exactly. When you're talking about revamping something or something, like you want to bring something new, fresh to it. You don't want it to be, because it don't make sense to bring out the same thing the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though you're introducing it to a new generation, it's still...
And that's why they're doing...
And the world has changed.
And that's what I like about what Disney got going right now. I ain't mad at it. A lot of stuff, it's like a little weird, but they're like, wow, they did that? Okay, but anyway.
Wow, they did that?
Yeah, but it's different. You know, they doing everything live now.
Right.
When we grew up, everything was cartoon.
Right.
So it's kind of good for my age to see something that was a hellified cartoon movie.
Right.
That did big numbers. Now is a live movie.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I'm saying?
You can see that transition.
And
that's
that
dope.
just show you how time has changed.
Time has changed. The world has changed. People have changed. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it was a time when black people weren't even in movies. You know what I'm saying? But then over the course of years, black people start getting these roles. They start playing different roles. And, movies became more successful. I don't want to say black people are the reason why movies are successful, but we do bring a certain je ne sais quoi to the character. I don't know. I just threw that out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what that means. That's what I do.
I see. You speak a little French. Okay. Mama said...
Is that French? I don't know. Shit. Mom says just like they did. Yes. Oh, it is nice. Just Mom like they did. Oh, she got more up there.
Yeah, she said they should have did blue or green since she lived in the sea.
The Little Mermaid should have been blue or green since she lived in the sea. I get that.
Yeah,
they could have made it interesting. They didn't want, what is that, 005?
Yeah.
Like James Bond?
I guess.
Yeah. They didn't want, they did, thank you, Mom. I forgot about that. When they was about to create one of the James Bond movies, I think I don't even know if it was official or anything, but somebody threw out the idea that they wanted James Bond to be black.
And for the new one, right?
Yeah, there was a whole uproar about that.
Yeah.
But it's new, it's edgy, it's something different, man. It's gonna bring a lot of new money to the table for them, and that's what it's all about, money. See, these people's too caught up in their feelings and want everything to be peachy keen and Pleasantville. This ain't your world, squirrel.
That's what they do.
That's what they do.
They just try to make everything about their skin color.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, man, I hate to just sound braggadocious.
Go ahead.
But at the end of the day, the black culture is hot, okay? You a fool if you don't want black people in your movie. Honestly. And I'm going to just go ahead and keep it real. You stupid. Your movie ain't going to sell.
Okay?
I mean, somebody might go see it. But we hot.
We hot.
We kind of hot right now.
Hot?
Yes, sir. Shouts out to, let me go ahead and get a shout out to the ladies. All the ladies in the place to be. Let me hear you say that was back in my DJ days, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But anyways, shouts out to the ladies. The women's soccer team, man, U.S. soccer team won the World Cup, man.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear about that?
And they partying. Because all they do is win.
They partied, all right.
Win.
They partied.
They partied after they won.
I mean, they was partying while they was winning.
It probably was. I ain't watched the game.
It's so crazy, but it was good. And women's soccer is definitely entertaining. I'm going to say it's more edgy, man. Like, these women, it seemed like they want it more. And they not flopping as much. It's dope. Shouts out to the women. Yeah, Shouts out to all the countries who played, but U.S. whooped that ass, Mr. Postman.
That was they fourth in the
I don't even know, but they definitely have been back-to-back in it on their Drake shit, for real. I know they won the last one, so... And then on top of that, they just really good, you know. So let's get these girls paid because they've been hollering about equality and pay.
What Dion say? Pay man.
Give me money, man.
Pay man. So pay that woman.
Pay that woman.
Pay that woman.
You know what I'm saying?
They doing big things.
They are doing big things, and they shouts out to one of the stars on the team, man. She got caught up in the news for what she did while they were celebrating, throwing the flag on the ground. Did you see that?
Nah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, she threw that was just not a good look, man. It definitely wasn't a good look, considering the fact that you representing the United States of America on a world stage. For you to just throw the flag on the ground, that was kind of...
Yeah, I didn't see that.
That was definitely... I'm surprised you didn't hear about that, man. There's been a lot of uproar, a lot of veterans, and, of course...
It ain't nothing new.
It ain't nothing new, but I just feel like... I feel like she should have been... She got to be taught better. And she may already know. And they just don't care. I don't know, because some people were saying, this ain't me saying it, but from when, I'm a barber, we barbers, we be in the shop, we hear a lot of people talking, and some people were saying that she did it because she felt some way about Trump. But, you know what I'm saying, that's two different things. Trump and that flag is two different things, especially when you're at the World Cup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like one of them situations where it's like, okay, me and you, we both black, right? So we might sit here and talk ignorant as hell with each other. But when we get out on a world stage where there's other countries watching us, we ain't finna be sitting there saying the same stuff
I'm not saying that.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, wait, I'm talking about me and you.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. When we out there, we ain't gonna say that.
Yeah. Well, you ain't gonna, certain things you're not gonna do when you're on a stage.
Our uppity side gonna come out.
Right, that uppity side, that what they call it, that job voice.
Oh no. What is it? The house. Come out.
Why you had to go there?
The house was
Why you had to go there, man? That's what they gonna say, though. Hither posh, mither mosh.
Ooh, that up there.
They gonna be like, them niggas up there. But shouts out to them, man. They won. And they even beat somebody like 13-0. So I thought that was dope, man.
For real?
That's not easy to do in soccer, especially on a professional stage.
Yeah, they don't play, though. They don't play.
Thailand. They beat Thailand like that, so... They must have been pretty good. I just got onto it at the end, but shouts out to them, man. I thought it was dope.
Yeah, that's big right there.
It's big. It's big.
Big,
USA
big,
doing
man.
big things, man.
Yeah, hopefully, keep that going. Keep it going.
Hopefully the Falcons can get some of that championship spirit, man.
Man, we gonna be healthy. We're gonna go out there and tap some butt this year, man.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
You gonna hit you don't understand me. You gonna feel me when I say this. We going. We might not make it this year, but we're gonna go. We're gonna do good this year.
Well, hopefully you're right, man. Hopefully you're right. I'm with
We
you.
got a lot of expectations.
Yes, sir.
Big things.
Yes, sir.
Big things.
Big things popping.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Speaking of popping, man, trying to get this message out there. Well, I ain't gonna say a message, but I recently got a message in my DMs the other day.
Better watch out.
Yeah, I do be watching. I be watching out. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't safe out there in them DM streets. But anyways, I got a message in my DM. A new clothing line just hit the market, and this particular brand wanted me to come check out their brand.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And me being a gatekeeper of the culture, you know what I'm saying? As I like to boost my head up and think I am.
Hey.
Even though I'm not.
Call you Kyle win.
But anyways,
with the most,
I checked it out. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was pretty cool, man. It's a new brand, so I wanted to shout them out on the platform.
Mm-hmm.
Black-owned business, man. So
Hey, can't beat that.
I love that. But the brand name is Vulgar Belief, right?
Vulgar Belief, gotcha.
Vulgar Belief, man, and they got a website. It's called vulgarbeliefclothing.com, and they didn't ask me to do this. I'm doing it on my own because I like what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's a brand. They got shirts and clothes for men and women, but it's basically like this brand. Let me read you because I thought this was interesting. Nobody's doing anything like this. If they are, I haven't seen it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is their what they're about. Vulgar Belief is a brand that expresses real life emotions and faith through thoughts, actions, or language. We want to push the boundaries of being unapologetically raw, bold, and in faith. And so basically, it's the reason why it stood out to me is because, like, I feel like our culture and our generation has found, and just like any other generation, I don't just want it to seem like I'm just talking about us, like we just a shiznit, which we are. That's a whole nother story, first of all. But anyways, just like any other generation, we have found a way to be. You know what I'm saying? Different from the generations before us. We express ourselves differently. We live differently. We make different decisions. You know what I'm saying? Different things are cool to us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this kind of expresses this generation because let's just go back to our grandparents. Our grandparents' generation showed their faith one way. You know what I'm saying? And it was very reverent. It was respectful. It was, today we call it old-fashioned. But to them, it was just regular.
Mm-hmm.
But things changed. Technology came along. A lot of good and bad happened. And things changed. And then it got to our generation. We different. Mm-hmm. And I just felt like this is something that represents the way we express ourselves on the matter. You know what I'm saying? So, shouts out to them, man. Check them out. I'll tell you the website one more time. Vulgar Belief, VULGARBELIEF, clothing.com. Check them out, man. They got some dope stuff on there, for real.
We're going to put it on the link. We're going to put the link on there.
Yeah, we'll put
after the show.
Okay. Yeah, because they're asking for the link. Okay, so we got a question from Gabe. Gabe says, do you guys feel the WNBA players should be paid the same and the NBA players? Both males and females put their bodies on the line in night out. That's a great point, man.
Ooh,
and that's very true.
Sean say no.
Sean says no. No, sir.
No, sir.
And
how you feel?
I tend to agree with Sean on the matter. We always had this discussion in the shop, man. And what happens is people look at professional sports as if it relates to their life. And what I mean by that is somebody can work at a hospital and be a nurse. And he or she will have a certain amount of credentials, and that will determine their pay. Mm-hmm. Everybody who got the same credentials getting the same pay. Mm-hmm. But professional sports is not like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So the way professional sports is set up as, it's almost like how I remember Eddie Murphy had this stand-up special back in the day where he was talking about women, how they have this whole attitude of, what have you done for me lately? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everything was cool in the beginning of the relationship, but what have you done for me lately? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And professional sports, that's what I think of when I think of professional sports. It's the same thing. when we talking about how much money a person or a player is getting paid, we have to look at what they have done for that sport. I cannot pay you more than I'm making, or not. Let me rephrase that. Because you're not going to get paid more than the owners. But at the end of the day, the sport generates a certain amount of money, right? So if that sport generates $1 million, and then another sport generates $10 million, then that means the players in that $10 million sport are going to get paid more than the players on the $1 million sport because it generates more money. Professional sports is driven by money.
Yeah.
It ain't about what's right or what's fair. You know what I'm saying? It's what have you done for me lately? Is your job generating me enough money to pay you what you asking for? If it's not, then you're not going to get it. I don't care if you are putting your body on the line every night, which you are. A lot of people are. It's like that in the military as well. You know what I'm saying? Like you got privates doing the same thing as sergeants, but they're not getting paid the same thing because the different ranks importance are different. So that determines different pay. Unfortunately, it is what it is because with women's sports, they're usually the ones that are getting underpaid. So it looks like women are being slighted.
Yeah.
A lot of people are going to look at it like that way, like women are being held down, women athletes are being held down and stomped on. The WNBA should. But at the end of the day, if you go to a WNBA game and you look around, you will not see as many people in the audience as you will at an NBA game. And that equates to dollars.
And that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna piggyback off of you. I was gonna say the NBA is on a higher level than the WNBA.
That's another great point.
So that's why I would say no, because of the fact that they don't sell out as bad or big enough as an NBA team.
Right.
I mean, WNBA, you might as well go to a high school and see about the same amount of people. I'm just saying. I mean, you're gonna see about the same amount.
Off the chain. Yeah, it's about the same amount of people, though. You're right.
So,
I mean, right.
I feel like, they get paid. I feel like they get paid good enough for what they are.
Could it be more? Maybe. We don't. I don't know. Yeah. I don't look at the books.
I don't even know the average for WNBA women.
What I do know
is, you know what I'm saying,
is that until the WNBA is generating as much money as the NBA is, they're not going to get paid the same thing. That wouldn't be fair to the NBA players.
Yeah.
The NBA, I looked up.
Because if that's the case, then the NBA is going to end up going up.
Right. I looked up that one, and another interesting fact that I found out about the NBA. Every team, and I found out this a couple weeks ago, but every team, and this is the first time in history this has ever happened, every team in the NBA is worth at least $1 billion. Every team. Mm-hmm. Every team in the NBA is worth at least $1 billion. You can't say that about the WNBA. So that means there's more money going around. I looked up the date that the league was created. June 6, 1946, man.
NBA.
The NBA was created in 1946. The WNBA was not. It has not been around that long. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, the NBA has more history, more time to have become a successful business because that's what it is at the end of the day. It's a business.
What the WNBA? What, 90-something?
I want to say late 90s. Let's find out. You talk for a little while I do my Googles.
Yeah, but do your Googles. No, like Tony Stark. But, I definitely don't agree with that one. Like, I mean...
1996.
Yeah, see. But...
50 years, man.
I feel like, with the women, I feel like they get paid what they need just because it's not as big as it could be or it should be.
Yeah. The big three ain't getting paid what the WNBA getting paid. Yeah. They not complaining because that's a 2-year-old league.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Even though I think the WNBA is more bigger, I ain't even going to say WNBA. Women's basketball is more bigger overseas. That's why most of them go overseas after college or after high school or whatever to play. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, it is what it is.
Let's see what Mom says. Mom says, so if the WNBA was putting more butts in the seats, they could make it the same as the NBA.
Yep.
That's very true. If they were on the level with the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If they was generating as many ticket sales and as many marketing dollars, because a lot of it is marketing as well, like the commercials, these commercial deals that the NBA has versus the commercial deals that the WNBA has do not compare.
I don't even know of a commercial for WNBA.
Well, you got to watch the WNBA to see all that stuff. You probably don't watch the WNBA, so you wouldn't know. That's the only way you would know if you watched it.
No.
But thank you for that question, Gabe, man. That was a great question, man. I was on Facebook earlier, man. And I saw over in India, there's a theme park over there. You got a text message. There's a theme park over there in India, man, and one of the rides messed up, man. Did you hear about that?
No, I ain't hear about that.
There's a pendulum swing. Yeah, in India. Yeah.
Ooh, man.
And when it got up at one of its points, it just broke off and fell to the ground.
Wow.
Ain't that crazy?
That's stupid crazy.
Yeah, that's scary as hell, right? Like, imagine you see that.
I'm thinking about the rocket ship.
Yes, exactly. So, 27 people hurt, 2 people dead. Wow. What goes
Not a bad number, though, but wow. That's still scary,
yeah, it shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
What goes through your mind if you're standing in the crowd? Like, I can only imagine what them people must have thought. I know for me, I ain't getting on nothing else. Like, if we in line for another ride and I see that, we leaving.
I'm done.
Done. And I'm not coming back. I don't expect it to be open much longer, though. Because people died. So, I know, and all them people that got hurt, they suing. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, that's I was just thinking about going to Six Flags. I don't even think I'm going to Six Flags out there. Like, that's stupid, crazy.
That's negligence, man. These people they not paying attention to what they doing, man. They just got these rides.
You said that was a amusement park?
Yeah, it was what's it called?
Wow, I ain't hear about that.
Concarya Lakefront Amusement Park in Ahmedabad, India. Rest in peace to, I'm going to probably butcher these names, but I wanted to at least say rest in peace to him. Manalai Rajwadi, 24 years old, man. Damn. And Mohammed Javed, 22. Both dead. Rest in peace to him, man. They say the initial, tongue twister, the initial investigation reported that there was a pipe that broke on the main shaft. And that's what caused the crash to the ground. But that's all they know right now. So they're going to go deeper and find out why that happened.
Got to.
So we'll have more.
I mean, they weren't expecting any stuff like they supposed to.
No, they definitely, I don't think they were. I think if something like this happens at a theme park, it's definitely negligence. And that means they're not inspecting it. They're taking shortcuts. They probably not repairing. They got bum repair guys coming up. He's screwing shit, fixing shit. And he find out, I still got a screw. Oh, well, throw it away.
Man.
They need to call Overton Wayfield Jones out there. That's what they need. I went back on you on that one, huh?
You went back.
Yeah, somebody blowing you up, ain't it?
Nah, it just one.
JT's got a girlfriend. You got a new girlfriend, JT?
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Talk to the same person.
Oh, okay. So you got...
not my girlfriend, though.
Mom says that reminds me of the commercial for ATL. When the people was the ride and the guy said it's okay. Oh, yeah, I saw that insurance commercial. I think that's what she's talking about with it. He's like, he said it's, she said, is this ride safe? And he said, oh, yeah, it's okay. That's not what you want to hear. I don't want to hear okay.
Yeah, I don't.
I need you to assure me that I'm going to be alive in 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And if not, I'm not getting on it now.
Definitely not getting on it. Definitely.
Sad. Hate to hear these stories, man.
What you said. Got another one?
Another what?
Top.
Go ahead. You look like you itching to say. Go ahead. What you got? Go ahead. Break it down.
I was just trying to figure out.
Break it down.
I was just making sure, you know.
Yeah, go ahead. Break it down.
Who's going to hit that hot take? You know what I'm saying?
You already.
Yeah, just a little bit, because this
It's a good one, huh?
No, I ain't even going to say it's a good one, but...
So it's a bad one?
It's
JT.
Interesting.
Hot take of the week.
It's interesting, because I'm what's up with this hot girl city boy shit? Sorry for the language. But what's up with this?
It's just something new that people are doing, man. You know,
it don't make no sense.
We live in a society of social media challenges, okay? So since
because we just went from...
Whatever gets popular on social media, that's what everybody does.
Bottle pop.
Yeah, they was doing, and some people still doing the bottle kick to pop challenge. You know, that's just what people do.
I don't understand this city boy hot girl.
It's hella
stuff,
immature,
man.
if you ask me.
That's what I'm. That's what I'm like.
Some of the stuff that I be seeing people post about.
Y'all really doing this? Like
it's like, do y'all got jobs?
I can see y'all was like, middle schoolers.
Yeah, it's like that's what it seems like, some middle school, high school stuff.
Yeah. But it's like,
whatever floats your boat. Hey, at the end of the day, you want to be happy in life. If it's fun for you, hey, you ain't hurt nobody. It don't bother me. But it just, I don't know.
Oh yeah, and I wanted to also like.
So basically, a rapper, pretty much got some hot girl fan base. And so they started a whole trend about hot girls being hot girls during the summer, basically. That's what it is, right? And the guys are trying to compete with it. So, yeah, that's pretty wild,
I don't
man.
know. It's weird. And then I want to, say R.O.P. to the African-American founder.
I heard about that.
I forgot how you say her name.
I heard about that. Let me see. Did I write it? No, I did.
Sadie Robertson Joseph, the founder of the African-American History Museum, was found dead in her car.
Foul play, man. That's sad.
Or found. I ain't gonna say her car because I don't think it was her car, but it said found dead in the trunk of the car.
Yeah, and I heard about that, and I read up on it.
75.
75 years old, man. I read up on it. Let me see, because I saw some things. This lady was very, very important to her community, and she was a lot more than just a
founder.
Well, just like a regular person here and there, but she was a little deeper than that. Like, this lady had been an activist. She had been around during the civil rights movement. She had been responsible for a lot of young business owners to be able to be in the position that they were in. She was basically like one of those neighborhood mothers, but she was basically connected, so she could really help you. You know what I'm saying? She made the community that she lived in a better place, and she was responsible for a lot of great things in her community. And she also created that community's first African American museum. So which covers a lot of things in our culture's history. So that was a beautiful thing. And so for something like this to happen, it's extremely sad because like this lady is a staple in her community, and somebody took her life senselessly for what? And then to leave her body in the trunk of a car. Like, it's not right to do anybody like that. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
But the whole leave your body in the trunk of the car, that's like what people do when you did something wrong to them. Like, they don't want you to get found. You know what I'm saying? This lady I just refuse to believe that all that she did, she was out there pissing people off like this. I don't think she deserved it.
Yeah, definitely don't.
I hope and pray that the police have a great investigation and figure out what's going on, because she was involved in a lot of things. And a lot of times what happens is, people, whatever, a lot of times you be involved in a lot of good things, but it hurts a lot of people's money. It hurt their pockets. So you never know. I mean, you never know who you're affecting.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
I hope and pray that everything, rest in peace to her. Hope and prayers up for her family. You know what I'm saying? Because that's hard, man. That's hard. Prayers for the community. I think, she was in Baton Rouge, I think?
Yeah.
I believe it was Baton Rouge, man. Shouts out to Baton Rouge, man. I hope they don't go crazy about nothing like this, and hope it don't turn the city against each other or nothing crazy like that, man. But I hope
one of them country cities.
Figure out what's going on, man, because we can't have people like this being killed senselessly and without any remorse, because it'll keep happening. You know what I'm saying? And that's foul. We need them people to be up under the jail, man. Don't even put them in a cell. Put them under the jail and let them rot. Let them rot.
Let them rot. Hang them.
Hey, I don't have no problem. You can do whatever you want to do with them. Shit.
Get them going.
I did that lady like that.
Yeah, did you hear about your homeboy?
What? Who?
Kelly.
Oh, R. Kelly?
Yeah.
Why he got to be my homeboy? Why he can't be your homeboy? Y'all used to hang out.
Nah, I never hang out with that.
You used to play music. You used to play the keyboard for him in the studio.
Nope. I don't even know how to play the keyboard.
And he used to write lyrics to it.
Nah.
I heard about it. It's on YouTube. It went viral. You can't lie, JT Money. All you got to do is type in JT Money in the studio with R. Kelly on YouTube. It's got like 3 million views. It'll pop right up.
Must be the old JT Money.
No, it's the new JT Money. It's the JT Money. How about that?
Because I don't even know how to play the piano.
You did
keyboard.
Then. You did then.
I don't remember.
So, anyways, what's going on with the brother, man?
Must be my past life.
What he done did now?
He went to jail.
For what?
He got charged.
Same stuff?
Yep.
And he's still trying to deny it, ain't he?
20-something tapes that came out.
Wait a minute. 20-something tapes?
Yeah, you ain't hear about that?
No, damn. But I did see a video online where somebody who was representing him was talking, and some guy was interrupting him. Like, what about my daughter? You tell me what happened to my daughter. What was that about?
Because, he got R. Kelly has 2 girlfriends, which are under the age of 21.
No surprise there.
They stay at his penthouse with him.
And
they still there.
And one of them is the guy's daughter?
Yeah, probably so.
Robert need to get his shit together, okay? Go find you a woman of legal age, man. What's wrong with him?
I don't know. That's
So
your
he back
boy.
in
Ask
jail?
him.
Bro, that is not my homeboy.
You need to do your Charlemagne and sit down with him, have an interview.
You ain't shit.
And let everybody know, man.
That's not my homeboy.
Be like, Robert.
Robert.
You know, like, you gonna sit here, Robert, and, you know, what's wrong with you, my man?
He ain't gonna do nothing but lie. Ain't nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me. There's something wrong with you, bro. So what kind of charge did they put on him?
Oh, I gotta find out. Let me see.
Well, you know how much time he got? Is he convicted or he
back.
Okay.
I don't think they had. These are like gonna be federal charges now, though.
It seemed like he weaseled his way through everything, though.
Yeah, he did. You know, R. Kelly. You know,
Yeah, man,
for a person that ain't got no money, I don't know how he doing it.
Oh, he got some money, and if he ain't got no money, he got something that's he ain't hurting out here. I'll tell you that much. He ain't missing a meal.
Nah, and then your other homeboy, he probably be getting out early.
And all he got to do really is go do a concert. He can make him a quick couple $100,000.
Yeah.
It's nothing. Because some women still love him. That's the crazy thing about it, man. Hey, women be like, hey, it wasn't my daughter. I be like, damn. Sheesh. Hey, everybody got their own
They
feelings.
haven't gave him nothing yet. But it was undercover of 20 videos.
20 videos. Where they found him at? Did it say? That's sad. And he in the videos? This dude got a problem, man. This dude got a serious problem. He need help, man.
Engaging in sexual acts.
And he don't have no real people
underage
around him to
girls.
sit him down and talk to him. They all fake and yes men, probably.
Probably so.
Because he got a problem. He need help, man.
But yeah, he going under a federal law investigation.
They need to have an intervention for this fool and get him right, man. Because that ain't right.
I don't think
You don't think that's going to work?
I don't think it's gonna work.
Well, they got to do something, man. He can't be
I don't think it's gonna work, Kyle.
wilding out like
And then
this.
your other homeboy, he supposed to be getting out early.
Who my other homeboy?
Soldier.
Soldier. Now, that is my homeboy.
Soldier.
Soldier, boy, tell him. So what, getting out of what early? Jail?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's right. He did get arrested. And somebody robbed him while he was in jail. Somebody robbed his house. Broke in his house. I read something about that.
I ain't hear about that.
So what is he in jail for?
I forgot.
Who knows? Sad.
Yeah, I don't even know.
These guys in great positions in life and they getting locked up, man. It's sad. Sad. Got to do better.
Yeah. They need somebody like Sean to talk to him.
And you need to stop following all these criminals on Instagram.
I
That's
don't
what you
follow.
need.
I just see it on.
JT's living that thug life, boy.
Shade room.
That's all you want to talk about. Who in jail? Dang, JT? Who else in jail?
Kyle gonna be in jail.
Watch out. Don't put that on me. Don't put that. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
He hanging around R. Kelly.
Watch out. Anyways, man, we're gonna change this subject real quick, man. They got a new movie coming out called Bad Trip. I just thought I saw the trailer the other day, and I just want to. You didn't see it, okay? Nobody saw it, but it looks really dope. I need you to Google that when you get a chance. It looks really dope. This is something that they haven't done before.
Bad Trip.
Yeah, it's got Tiffany Haddish in it and some other people that I know.
Is it with the girls?
I don't.
Nah, it can't be.
All I know is I'm gonna just give you.
No, I was about to say is it the one with the.
Let me just give you this little gist of it. Basically, the extras in the movie don't know they extras in a movie. Let me rub my beard or my whiskers. But yeah, I'll say that again. The extras in the movie, they don't know they in a movie.
So these real people.
Real people, real situations, real reactions. It's dope, man.
Okay.
You gotta check it out, man. I thought maybe you had saw it.
Nah, I ain't seen that one. I know she got another movie with a old girl that played in Heat.
What's Heat? I don't know.
With Sandra Bullock and another girl. I don't know her name.
So it's supposed to be a funny movie or like a robbery type movie?
I don't know what it's gonna be. I know it's. I even forgot what the movie supposed to be about.
So
I know she in that.
So you just brought it up just to tell me she in it?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I thought that was what you was talking about. So
let me ask you something.
Apparently it ain't what you was talking about.
It ain't. Let me ask you something, man. And the people out there watching, y'all tell me what y'all think, man. What you say? He has federal charges for human trafficking. Oh, R. Kelly has federal charges for human trafficking?
Yeah, that's what they said.
And 20. So with the videos, I don't even want to know. That's some sick stuff. I don't even want it in my head.
That's your boy. Call him, answer.
I don't know that man. Another video I saw, very interesting this past week. This guy, and this is probably an old video, I don't know, but I just saw it. This guy was a contractor. And he was showing, I want to get your opinion on this, man. I want to see what you would do. This guy shows up to this lady's house, and he has a very offensive flag on the.
I seen that video.
You saw that video. He's showing up to do some work on his house.
She told him she's gonna change her mind.
Yeah, she changed her mind.
I would have did the same thing.
You did it because that's what I was gonna ask you. What would you have done?
I would have did the same thing.
So you would have changed your
Yeah,
mind.
I don't want that business.
Find you a new contractor.
Yeah, I got a new one.
Okay.
I'll even lie, even if I ain't got one. I changed my mind, got a new one. He'll be here in a minute.
He'll be here in a minute. You done already booked it. Which you have that right. You know you can. You got the right to spend your money how you want to spend it. I just thought it was very interesting. Shouts out to him for standing up for what's right.
Yeah,
you know. What I'm saying?
I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't mad at it.
But you can't, as a business owner or employee,
you can't do your personal life like that.
Gotta keep it separate, man. Gotta keep it separate, man.
If anything I learned from barbering, gotta keep them two separate.
That's the only thing you learn from barbering.
I'm saying, if anything I learned from barbering.
Basically, if I don't learn nothing else, this is what I learned.
I learned that. You gotta keep your personal and your business
separate. And that's with a lot of things. That principle will get you through a lot in life. Keeping business and personal separate, man. But definitely with your livelihood when you're making your money. Because people out here, sometimes I'll agree with people on some light stuff, not on nothing crazy. But on light stuff, if I don't necessarily agree with it, but I prefer that client. So I just not, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Do what they tell us best.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Keep my personal business separate, my personal feelings, away from the table, because, it don't matter. I'm here to work.
It don't.
You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to me for doing the right thing. And not JT. Anyways, moving right along. Got a very interesting, that's like the first time I said interesting without messing it up. Ooh, right, I'm learning.
Say it again.
Interesting.
You got it.
Yeah, you're twiddling your fingers like Mr. Burns. Excellent. Very interesting idiot of the week this week, as usual. And you know what? It's a little different than usual because it's multiple recipients. This is the first time we've had. No, it's not the first time actually, because I remember a while back when them two dudes who had went in the cop bar to try to rob the cop bar where they was having a cop party. Yeah. So that was okay. But this is another time when we got multiple recipients. This time we got a few more. There are several idiots involved in this. There's this. Earlier we were talking about social media challenges. There's a new challenge, another new challenge, or fairly new. It's been out for a couple weeks now, I guess. But the licking challenge. These people are not just, but it's not just ice cream.
What else are they doing?
They licking in mouthwash. They licking in. One I got here, she licked on the thing at the doctor's office that he put in your mouth and say ah. She licked on them, put it back in the canister. We'll get to that, though. So first one was a young lady who shall remain anonymous. See that? I got
anonymous.
Cocky. I got cocky. That's my problem. I get cocky.
I got your back.
Thank you.
Anonymous.
She's going to stay anonymous because she was a minor. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't release her name, so I ain't got it. But she walked into a store in Lufkin, Texas, and took her little nasty, narrow tail, like my grandma used to say, to the ice cream aisle, opened up a jar of Bluebell ice cream, man.
Yeah, she's wanted.
And
unless they got her. They got her? They found her?
I don't know.
Because I know they identified
video got
her.
11 million views. So obviously that's what she's trying to do is get attention. But it's disgusting. Another guy, 36 years old. Now you too damn old, bruh. From Louisiana, goes to the freezer, pulls out a thing of Bluebell and licks it. And then he had the nerve to stick his finger in it.
You know, Bluebell out there looking for that woman.
I don't blame him. I'll be looking for him too. You ain't about to mess up my good name out here in these streets. These streets with a K. So anyways, the crazy thing about it that kills me and that makes them an idiot is the fact that some of these people are recording themselves doing this. Like my last one, Jacksonville, Florida. And I'm going to have to take this on the chin. Because that's where I'm from. Duval. But this is what they doing now. This lady goes into a doctor's office. She is 30 years old. She with her young, minor, impressionable daughter. And she tells her daughter to go over to the little canister on the doctor's desk or whatever and take the little, what they call, tongue suppressors, okay, that the doctor uses to stick in your mouth and say, and the dentist and all that. She takes them and licks them. The mother is telling the daughter to do this, okay? Tells her daughter
idiot right there.
to lick them, and then she put them back in there. And like I said, she recorded the whole thing, put it on her Snapchat.
That's the biggest idiot right there.
Yeah, she gets the biggest hee-haw. As Charlamagne say.
Donkey of the day.
When they asked her why she did it, you want to know what her response was? Or you don't really care?
No, I want to know. I want to know what
she said.
I want to know what her idiot ass said.
She said she wanted to, and I quote, be silly and relate with her kids.
How old is she?
30 years old.
Ain't no relating, B.
Ain't no relating, huh?
And we ain't friends, B. I'm your mama. We ain't friends, B.
Exactly. We're not the same age. We're not gonna do the same things, man. And definitely,
it's
foul because you supposed to be setting an example.
That's what I'm about to say. You supposed to be setting an example.
And you telling them to do the foul shit. I see a lot of that, and it brings me to bad parenting, man. It's a lot of bad parenting in society, man.
Everybody want to be friends. You can't be friends, B. We ain't friends, B.
And it's sad. The reason why I say it's sad because these kids are doing what their parents tell them to do, and you hurting their innocence of their youth. Now they gonna grow up doing negative things because you taught them to do this. Mm-hmm. I saw a video online on YouTube where this lady walked her 16 or 17-year-old daughter inside of a Walmart. She grown, mama grown. She walked her daughter into the Walmart to go fight one of the employees, and the whole time the daughter obviously don't want to fight. She's standing there like, so that was you on the phone talking about me? Because they're in high school. You know what I'm saying? And the mama like, bump all that. Y'all already argued. And now it's time to fight. I didn't bring you up here to talk to her. And I'm like, you her mama telling her to do this. And at the end of the day, all y'all fighting over is he say, she say, your mama standing there making you do it. She like, slap her, I'm going to beat your ass. Slap her. So the daughter got to force herself to be gangster. Slaps the girl. They end up fighting in Walmart. Please, everybody calling the police. The mama just standing there cheering it on. Yeah, you better be. And it's just sad. And then the mama stole the girl phone, who her daughter was fighting. Picked up the girl phone and took it while they was fighting. And that's it.
It's sad.
That's what
That's sad.
We got to do better as humans, because it ain't just one group of people.
Nah.
I see it on many different groups. We all got to do better because the kids are the future. It's just another day to me. Michael Jackson said what?
Kids of the future.
Kids of the future.
He didn't say kids, but the children.
Okay, same thing.
Same thing. You know.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you know.
Yes, sir. And it's true.
That's some tomfoolery.
Yeah, man, it's sad, man.
Ain't that how they say it? Tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery, man. Tomfoolery. You know what else is some tomfoolery?
What?
The fact that Ben Simmons got a $170 million contract this morning. Did you see that?
Nah, I didn't see that.
You know who Ben Simmons is, right?
Yeah, basketball player.
Yeah, because I know you really ain't into the NBA that deep.
Yeah, I forgot where, though.
You say you forgot what?
Ain't he a light-skinned?
Yeah, he a light-skinned guy, played for Philly. Dated one of the Kardashian Jenners, one of them, the Jenners.
Yeah.
And somebody else famous he dated. But
He come off the bench, don't he?
no, he starts. He's a really good player.
But he ain't
a $170 million player. And then on top of that, he can't shoot. But hey,
well,
that's their team. I'm glad I'm not a Philly fan. Philadelphia, yeah. I mean, he's a great player. He's got build. He's great size.
They ain't the big black dude, is he?
No, he light skinned. He really light skinned. About 6'8", hang out with LeBron all the time.
Who do hang out with him?
You seen him. If you saw a picture of him, you seen him. Speaking of NBA,
I know the name though. I mean,
NBA free agency, man. What you think about all the moves?
Hey man, I love it. I feel like I'm back in the '90s, baby.
Man, how does that relate to the '90s?
Huh?
What you mean?
Because you ain't had no big threes in the '90s.
Okay.
Baby.
So
you always had them two guys.
It's somebody I saw a meme.
It was Kobe and Shaq.
All through the '90s, huh?
Not all through the '90s.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. That was the concept. Two guys. Kobe, Shaq, Michael and Scotty, Gary and Sean.
Yeah.
I got you.
That was the first name that came to mind.
I got you. That was it. We back to the, as they call it on ESPN, the super duos.
Yeah.
And
I love it.
It's brought evenness back to the league.
I might watch the whole season.
Yeah. We don't. It's beautiful when we can go into the league at the beginning and we don't know who's going to win. Mm-hmm. That's a beautiful feeling because it gives us entertainment and we can watch it and argue the whole time.
But I know who ain't going to win.
Who?
Houston.
You don't think that's going to work, huh? Westbrook and Harden, huh?
It ain't going to work.
Westbrook went to Houston. Man, that was crazy. I was shocked when I saw that.
I saw that. I was like, really?
What about KD and Kyrie once KD get back healthy? How you think that's going? You think they're going to work out together?
Yeah, I think that shit will be dope.
Okay.
It'll be dope.
That's what I was thinking. A lot of people doubting KD.
He ain't gonna come back until the end. No, he ain't gonna come back until the end of the year.
Yeah, well,
Depends on how they do.
Of course, this year is off the table.
But he ain't gonna be 100 though.
Of course.
Just like Cousins was.
Yeah, of course, this year is off the table.
I'd rather him just go ahead and take the whole year off because as a basketball player, it's easy. I think it's easier for a football player once they come back.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on their position to come back from it. But a basketball player, like your feet, your knee, they detect. I fucked up word.
See?
That dictates your shot, your movement, your body. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta do a lot of stuff.
Right.
If you ain't got that, man, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah. True indeed.
Your jump shot ain't gonna be
True
there.
indeed. So he's gonna have to definitely rehab fully so he can get back to who he was. Yeah. I thought it was interesting.
I wish his ass should have
stating
fuck that shit and play that game.
Yeah, he shouldn't have played, man.
But hey,
it is what it is.
He a grown man. He made his own decisions.
He let them trick him, man.
But I love it, man. I like the fact. I think they'll do all right.
I saw.
They in the East, so they definitely feel like they'll do all right.
Yeah.
Because
they probably West still wild, boy. Wild West.
Yeah, I feel like the East probably West. Still. They probably be the dominant team in the East.
Yeah, probably so next season.
Besides the Bucks.
Yeah.
No Toronto.
But they if they can mesh well together, because they already had a good squad on that team. So if these guys can mesh well together, they can turn it into a beautiful thing.
Yeah. What Russell at now?
Russell Westbrook? He went to Houston.
He's in Houston?
Yeah, he got traded for Chris Paul.
No, not that one. The other Russell. The one that Till.
D'Angelo Russell. He's in Golden State.
Okay.
He was involved in the KD trade.
Is Iguodala still in Memphis?
For now, yes. But who knows if that could change very soon.
Yeah, because I'm hoping they release him.
I saw a meme.
And maybe LA go get him.
I saw a meme. You're a big Marvel fan, so you're like this. It had Thanos, that scene in Avengers when Thanos, after he blew up half of the world, half of the people in the world, you remember he went to his little serene vacation environment. He just sat down like, my job is done. They had him, and it was like, that's what Kawhi did once he went back to the Clippers and restored, evenness back to the league. You know what I'm saying? Because it's pretty much even now. You don't know who's going to win it. Shouts out to Kawhi for making the boss man move to going to the Clippers, because he could have just as easy went to the Lakers and played with LeBron.
And I think that's why he did, man.
And I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Even though I would have loved watching him play with LeBron, because I'm a LeBron fan. And more help for him makes me happy. But at the same time, I respect Kawhi for being like, no, I want to beat you. I don't want to join you. Everybody don't say that. Everybody don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And Kawhi cut from a different cloth. He want that challenge.
I'm interested to see how that's going to work.
And got Paul George as a sidekick. I was telling Carl the other day in the shop, top 3 players in the NBA have a superstar sidekick. This is about to get real interesting. LeBron has AD. KD has Kyrie. And Kawhi has Paul George. It's going to get really interesting.
Okay.
It's going to get really interesting, man. Shouts out to them teams in L.A., though. I think the Western Conference is coming out of L.A. this season. Yeah, you can hold me to that. As long as everybody stays healthy, of course.
Which one would you put
That's
your
what I'm saying.
on?
You know which one I put my money on. I'm putting my money on LeBron. I ain't even going to say a team name. I'm putting my money on LeBron. James. This LeBron we talking about.
LeBron James.
We still ain't seen no dude in the league do what he do in the finals.
LeBron James.
People try to say, so-and-so's better than LeBron, so-and-so. No.
LeBron James.
This man has done it consistently.
I'm interested to see how this is going to play out, though. That's what I like about it. Cause
it's going to be played.
It's so even now,
yeah,
man.
It is. It is. And anything can happen.
And I know who ain't going to be there.
Who?
Houston and Golden State.
In the finals? No, they won't be.
They ain't going to be there. They ain't going to be.
Golden State
might make playoffs.
Yeah, they better hope they do.
They might make playoffs.
I think they can, but it's not going to be easy for them.
They ain't going to be the same no more.
No, they ain't going to be the same. They done lost a lot of their superstars, and they lost a lot of their role players. So it's about to be very interesting, man. That's all I got to say. I don't know about you, but tell me about
East, man, I don't know who's going to come out the East, though.
This year?
Yeah.
Either Milwaukee or Philly. That's what I'm thinking. But that could change.
I don't think Philly.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but other than that, yeah, because I ain't got no faith in Philadelphia.
But shouts out to them Hawks. They gon'
yeah, Hawks did.
They gonna make the AC this year.
Had a great draft, so we got a nice young team full of potential. So hopefully we'll see some great things out of them. Shouts out to the Hawks, man.
Yeah. Since you like TV, or you like a good show or movie, have you ever watched Stranger Things on Netflix?
It's one of my favorite shows. I just found out today that they just dropped a new season. I didn't even know.
Season 3, you didn't know that?
I didn't know. How long has it been out?
About a week.
Okay, I ain't too far behind here.
I think maybe 2 weeks.
I ain't even know.
Man, I binge watched that whole season
It's
1,
good.
2, and 3.
Oh, so you hadn't
this
seen it
week.
before?
Hell no. I heard about
I know
it.
I had been telling you about it probably.
I don't even think you told me
I know I
about it.
did.
I don't think you told me
That's how
about
much I like that show. I know I did. Don't we talking about it? Yeah.
it. Y'all talked about it in here?
Yeah, so I know if I talked to him about it, I know I said something to you because you probably was sitting right there.
But anyway, man, I binge watched that thing for a whole week.
Nice.
That shit was so fucking good.
Well, next time we're gonna have to talk about it, man, because I gotta watch it. You watched 3, right?
I'm done.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk about it next time. Until then.
Yeah, good show, man. Highly recommend it. People to watch it. If you haven't watched it, watch it. Mm-hmm. Since, there's no Game of Thrones. Oh, yeah, get shots out. I don't know if anybody heard. All my Game of Thrones fans, they have started shooting the pilot for the sequel.
I heard about that.
So shouts out to that. Can't wait to that. See how that's going to be.
Shouts out to them, man. Hopefully it's good.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy that your dad just tuned in. I actually met. It's a lady that comes to the shop that
knows.
Yeah, Mm-hmm. And she was just like, "I saw you on Facebook."
Go to Maurice.
Yeah, she got. Yeah, mm-hmm. You know her?
Yeah, apparently I know her.
Okay. Well,
yeah, my mom and dad keep telling me.
Small world out there. Shouts out to everybody though.
I said she need to get a new ball,
bro. I ain't messing with you, man.
But anyway,
I jump off. I get off the boat here. Ding! That's my stop.
And then I don't know for all y'all Madden fans, Madden's about to get ready to come out. They done released the top 12 Madden players.
Nice.
Guess who's in the top 3?
I know Patrick Holmes was top. Cause I saw he was the top rated quarterback.
He's I think he's like 11.
DeAndre Hopkins.
He made top 3. Yeah, he's top 4.
Yeah, I heard about that.
There's only 4 of them that's 99.
That's what's up.
Can you name them?
No.
You name one.
One of them, DeAndre, because somebody told me, but that's all I know.
Yeah.
Who else?
Damn, what's his name? You got the linebacker from Chicago.
Khalil Mack.
Yeah, Khalil. Then you got the Rams DN. I don't know why I want to call him Pope, but his name is not fucking Pope.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He's number 1.
Yeah, he should be. Aaron Donald. He got...
Who?
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald, there you go. I don't know why I wanted to call him Pope. Why did I want to call him Pope?
Because you're retarded.
Damn.
I had you tested while you were asleep last night.
That was fucked up. And then, who is another dude? The Hopkins. Is another DN. Is it a DN?
Well, anyways, there's one more person.
There's one more person.
Because that might take
I thought it was nice, though. Julio in there.
In where? In Madden? He's a football player.
No, the top 12.
Oh.
I ain't think he should be. I ain't think they was going to put him there.
It's dope, man.
I don't know how they did it, though. I think he better than Antonio Brown. But,
Well, Antonio had a better season last year, so they go off the last seasons. Once again, back to my same point. Professional sports is what have you done for me lately. It ain't what you did in the past. Yeah. What have you done for me lately? Feel me?
But, no, I ain't going to go there.
That's just
he did it, though. I mean,
but Antonio did. You got to keep it real. Antonio had a better season last year.
No.
Yeah, he did. For what Madden uses to rate the ratings on, yes.
More touchdowns. Yeah.
And what do you think they use to make the ratings on?
That's all I'm saying, though. That's all I'm saying.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I know. That's what I say.
And it ain't Julio's fault because he just got a trash quarterback. Because if Julio had been Roethlisberger, he'd have had more touchdowns.
Hey, man, I finally met another person that said Matt Ryan sucked, bro. I was so happy.
What you mean, finally? You see people like that every day. Yeah, you do.
You know how many arguments I get into?
Don't nobody like Matt Ryan. Anyway.
There's a lot of people that like Matt Ryan.
What else you got, man? You got anything else?
Nah. That's it.
All right. Well, I don't have anything else, man.
Bob Wagner. That's Bobby Wagner. That's who. I thought that was neat. I thought it was neat, though. He got nothing but defense players. That's that San Andreas.
That's a...
Get in your green car with the gold rim.
It's sad that that's what you... Hey, I feel you, man.
Sean, no.
It was on the game. I give you that. Anyways.
Getting your green card with your gold rim.
Yes, sir.
And
Go
be like,
CJ. Go CJ.
And then you be like, Grove Street, more.
Go CJ.
Hey, here we go again.
This has been another great episode of the More Life Podcast, man. Hopefully we'll grow it one day. But until then, this is episode what? I forgot that. 37. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Win. To my right is a guy who likes to play Grand Theft Auto and chew gum at the same time. JT Money with all of the money.
No money.
All the money.
No money.
Skeezoid.
When I'm on the scene, I always rock.
We'll be back another day. Yeah, I saw it. Shouts out to everybody watching. Appreciate y'all joining us today.
Thank you for having a conversation, joining us on live.
All that good stuff, man. We'll be back again.
Continue to follow us on YouTube at More Life Podcast. Subscribe. Hit the notification button when you can get a notification on our next video. And don't forget to like or subscribe to Apple Podcasts and Podbean to listen to us in the car.
Yo,
yeah, here we go again.
JT, what happened to peace?
Peace.
We out this thing, man. Out of here.
Here we go again.
Go home. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get out of here.
Yeah, here we go again.